What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So I see that there are people trying to create a narrative that I had targeted the guys that call themselves upstaters, and I was disrespectful to them, and it's just really hilarious to me. It really is. So let me go ahead and once again speak on this whole upstaters thing, right? Now, before I do, I want to make sure that I preface it with why that was even like remotely kind of brought up. See, because it's really not what happened in the conversation. It's what people try to turn the conversation into. It's a tactic that anyways. So the other day I did a video, and I'm not going to talk about the individual. I'm done giving that stuff the energy that it wants, right? But for this, I have to say what happened. So it's a person that's not from Southern California, not from my city, not from my county. And Eddie spoke about the hidden politics of my county. He spoke on my city, spoke on my neighborhood, spoke on the east side. And for those of us from the county, from the city, from the east side, from the west side, when we heard what he had to say, it was pretty comical because we know the truth. And we can tell when somebody hears something third or fourth hand, right? But I made a comment and I said, man, you're not even from Southern California. You claim the South, you represented the South, but you're not even from down here. I don't see how that right there was the disrespect of the world that they're trying to make it out to be. Now, with that said, being from Santa Barbara, going through the California Youth Authority, and because of some of the history, prison history of Santa Barbara, it was a different ride for dudes from Santa Barbara. I remember getting in a lot of fights in YA because even though Santa Barbara is in Southern California, it's north of LA. And so we used to hear, oh, you vatos are 13 and a half, right? I said, well, let's just get down. And we were clowning, but hey, well, let's just get down, right? And the first vato I met in YA was from VST in San Jose, Snoopy. And I've told the story of him calling out the cop and beating the brakes off the cop, and the cop not reporting it, taking that ass whooping like a man. Snoopy was a down ass dude. And I believe there was like 4 dudes from San Jose, VST, right? Right there in Paso with us in YA. Not once did anybody say, hey, Holmes, where's that vato from? Oh, he's an upstater. That's division. I know now they call themselves this. But now people also, raza, are calling each other the N-word. And sagging. And the estilo's different. It is what it is. It's not a put down, right? So anyways, going to the joint, another, San Jose, Southerners from San Jose are deep. First dude I met that was what you could term now an upstater was a dude from San Jose. Right there in New Folsom, right? And again, he didn't refer to himself as an upstater. That term, I don't know when that term came out. It's a way modern term, right? But I will say this, and anybody that was in New Folsom with me at the time, when I was on C facility, they know this to be a fact. That yard probably had the most, and I'm going to use the term because that's what you guys know it as now, right? That was the yard that had the most upstaters that I ever seen. There were probably literally, if not 15 of them, very close to it. From Frisco, from Stockton, San Jose, Santa Rosa, So a dude was from Southside Kings or something. I'm not sure what county that was, what city. But there was a lot of them, right? And the truth is, there are a lot of dudes from LA and other places down south that will try to look down their nose at people that are from up north like that. And I was never like that, ever. And I used to make it a point, if anybody had a conversation or a bad word to say about somebody that was an upstater around me, I would make it a point to remind them, you ain't nobody to question what they represent. Let the legends do that. You're the same. Everyone's equal. And not to get all into the politicking stuff, but everybody on the mesa had a backup to where we could be on the yard today, boom, the cops snatch me up. My backup steps right in, gets my seat, and everything's still smooth sailing. It's not one of those situations where it's like, oh, fuck, we got to fucking find somebody else, because if the mesa has 5 and they took 1, now you have an even vote. You can be stuck on votes and, things could get ugly. You got to have that odd number. My backup, who every decision that was being made, everything we're discussing, he's aware of it because I'm letting him know, and everybody else's backup is aware, right? And my backup was from Santa Rosa, my camarada. And I did that for a reason. For one, we were very close. The dude had proven himself on multiple occasions. Really good dude, good head on his shoulders. But I also knew he would keep an eye on the upstaters. Make sure dudes were gonna try to, oh, that vato's gone. We can send them on hot lists and this and that. No, there's not gonna be no favoritism, right? And anybody that was on the yard with me knew that I was like that. I remember somebody telling me one time, "Hey, what part of Northern California are you from?" And I started laughing. And I said, "What are you talking about, Holmes?" He said, "Oh, you're not from Northern California?" I said, "Nah, from Santa Barbara, fool." And he tells me, "Well, where's that at? Isn't that up north?" I said, "This is Southern California." He goes, "Oh man, I'm so used to all the sands and the Santas. They're all up north." And I was like, "Well, there's Santana, the Santa Ana, there's San Diego. You mean San Juan Capistrano? Like, there's a lot of sands and Santas down south. What do you mean?" And he's like, "Oh, you know what? You're right." But it was because also that I was close with the homie from Santa Rosa. And, I would go check up on him and, his buddies, his primos on the yard. But, I don't know. That's just, I wanted to make sure that I pointed out the ridiculousness of the hate right now. The hate is thick. They will lie about anything. I said a dude wasn't from Southern California, but he represented the South, and somehow that was a jab at somebody else. A whole group of people, a whole region. Listen to the videos, guys. Listen to the words that come out of my mouth. It's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.